She lands flat on the ground. Just bam! I'm like, she's dead. Series over. The next show we're going to be talking about is Märchen Mädchen. This is another show that is on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, this was another one I was interested to see what would happen with this one. I don't remember which one it was. I can't remember until I saw the picture pop up. Just out of curiosity, in comparison with Cardcaptor, are we about on the same level with just like magical girlness, or is this on a completely different stage? Okay, because I was a little confused when they explained what was going on this one, because it sounded like it was gearing up to be another magical girl anime.
No, yeah, the synopsis definitely seemed like it was like that, because it was like, this one has the power of the Matchstick Girl, this one has the power of Little Riding Hood, and like it seemed like it was going that way. But the way the story is revealing itself is it's pretty interesting. Nobody in the first episode, nobody has talked about which books do what. You just find out that basically this girl is somewhat special. She ended up seeing a character who was hiding themselves with like some kind of force field or aura or something like that, and she noticed the girl and followed her into this dark alley, which of course that's the safest place on earth. So then the girl kind of like confronted her and she's like, you can see me, and like quit following me, go away. And then she ended up following her into this library. Oh, the girl, she jumped on top of the building and jumped on a broom and like kind of just flew away. And the other girl, and then when she did that, she ended up dropping her bag of some, like the reason why she came to the human world, I guess, or this dimension. And the other girl's like, you forgot your bag. So she's like tracing her across the city, like, your bag. And she's like just across the city to this library. And the girl goes to the library and she's like at this one book, like opens up this portal and jumps in. And then the other girl was like trying to find out which book do I push to open that portal. And then she had went to the she has this weird thing whenever she gets embarrassed, she like grabs a book and reads to kind of like alleviate the situation. And one thing that was kind of weird is like somebody was talking to her, asking her a bunch of questions. She's like, and just runs off. She runs to a bookstore, buys like 5 books, and then just like goes somewhere and just starts reading. She's like, okay, and it calms down. And I'm like, one, how often does this happen? And 2, are you going to like a discount bookstore? Because I'm like, you must have a lot of money to where every awkward situation you go buy like 5 new books. So that was kind of weird.
I mean, maybe she just didn't have a book on her at that time. Maybe she usually keeps one on her at least.
Yeah.
And she didn't have one, and an awkward situation came up, so she just overreacted and went, I need a book now! And goes and runs and gets a book.
Yeah.
It's 5.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is when she checked her bag, she ended up having this extra big book. So she's like, oh, that's weird. And just kept it in her bag. So when she chases after that girl and goes to the library and starts like trying to find out which book opens up the portal, that new book that she didn't buy starts glowing. And she's like, oh, picks up the book and the portal opens and just sucks her right in. From the trailer, you would think that she lands in the pool. Lands in like the bathhouse or something and splash, and then somehow she loses her clothes and she's running around naked like in the trailer. Nope. She lands flat on the ground. Just bam! I'm like, she's dead. Series over. She comes across one girl that's like, hey, who are you? And like, she ends up like running away from her because the girl's chasing her with a sword or some kind of weapon. I can't remember. Or she's just scary. Then she ends up coming across this lady who works at a bathhouse, and she's like, I don't know where I am. Like, there's this portal on the book, and she's like, okay, shh. She's like, come with me. And then in the next scene, she's taking a bath, and I'm like, she was trying to go back home, I think, like, so then the girl, yeah. And I'm like, shh, don't worry. And then all of a sudden she's in the bath. I'm like, what did that lady do to her? Mind control her? Like, you need a bath. So, yeah. So then that girl that was chasing her before catches up to her. And that's where she's running around naked with a book in front of her. And I'm like, that's where this scene comes from. Okay. Then she ends up running into this big open area where all other students or people in this building are, and they're like, why does she have a book? Why is she naked? Blah, blah, blah. And then a bunch of crazy stuff happens, and the principal shows up and talks to her. And I think other stuff happened in the episode, or it ends there. All I know is that this series is very silly. And
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know where the stories come in. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, you have a rare book. And I'm like, I've seen a couple other books, and I guess her is more rarer than the other people's special books. I don't know where the powers go into, but the one girl that's been chasing her is kind of cool. She's kind of awkward and cool. That Jedi mind trick bath lady's cool.
Certain things you just don't ever think to hear together.
Yeah.
And Jedi power bath lady is just not one of those things you'd ever think to hear together. But there it is.
So yeah. I'm gonna continue this one. This one seems interesting. I want to see where the stories tie in. I don't know all of the stories that they mentioned in the synopsis, but I kind of want to see like where the ones that I do know kind of like play into the story. And the animation is really nice, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one up.
On Amazon, right?
Yep, Amazon Prime.
The Magus is trying to understand humanity, because he obviously is not. He's trying to understand humanity. And she says basically I want to see that fight. I want to see what happens there. Because you know there's going to be a conflict there. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, we're glad you enjoyed that. Now here's some lizard men.